Newest update. I'm here in Battleford, Alberta. So I've crossed all the borders. Wow. In like 24 hours, I did almost all of Ontario in approximately 24 hours. I did Manitoba, Saskatchewan into Alberta in under 24 hours. Now it's going to be a matter of... There's some wheeling and dealing I have to do. Sorry, I'm in Battleford, Saskatchewan, just near the edge of the border. I have to get to Lloydminster to have crossed both of them. So that'll be easily done within the 24 hours. I will be in Alberta. Then the tricky part starts. When people put out free chargers and they put them on our apps, they're not always there. And sometimes you get there and there's no power going to them, so they shut them down from the inside, or they used to be there and somebody cut them out, or somebody smashed the whole thing. Like any amount of things can happen with these free chargers. This is why people say they don't want to own an EV, because relying on other charging networks other than the supercharging network is always a hit and miss. You don't know if you're going to actually be able to charge when you get there. And if there's a lot of people there, there could be, out of 6 chargers, there could be 4 of them that are out of order, and everybody's waiting for the 2. I guess the biggest problem I have is that the people at Tesla never expected anybody anywhere around the oil fields to actually buy an EV or a Tesla EV. So therefore, they never installed any superchargers up there. And I mean anywhere up there. Vegreville is the last supercharger en route to Fort McMurray. There are some free chargers along the way, and I'll put free chargers in air quotes because chances are when I get there, there might be nothing there. So I'm going to try to make sure I have enough juice to try out a few of these other chargers. If I find one, I'm going to get a full charge at it, so I'll get some sleep time there. And then I'm going to have to go charger by charger to try to keep as full a charge as I can, because the only chance I have of getting to Fort Mac is to get a full charge in Athabasca. And seeing as it's the only charging station out in that entire area, there's a great chance that I'm not going to get to charge there. And if I arrive there with very low state of charge, there's a chance I could freeze to death there overnight, because the car will shut down all heaters and everything if you get below 20% of charge. Because it wants to give you enough to get home if home was within 20% of your charge. Oh my. I can't even complain to Elon because he's going to go, why would I put one there? There's no electric cars up there. They all work in the oil fields. Why would they ever drive into work with an electric car? Maybe now that the Cybertruck's out, he might do it because, hey, pickup trucks and Alberta, it's like apple pie and ice cream. Okay, well, I might as well get going so I can find out what exactly is going to happen here. I hope you're all rooting for me. Every time I go out, I always find an adventure. And not always the adventure that I would like to find.
Now turn right onto Territorial Drive.
Territorial Drive. Isn't that a wonderful name? Okay, no, I'm not turning right. I'm going to cut across the road and go the shortcut, because I need to save every little bit. That means I'm going to be driving cold, I'll tell you, because I got to keep this heat off or down low. One of the two. Off or down low. And it's getting colder. So it's going to be... this is going to be a real challenge. There is nothing
now
up
turn
there.
right onto Territorial Drive.
Absolutely nothing up there. I mean, come on. Guys, like, seriously. You guys don't want to drive an electric car? That's okay. But guess what? You might have family that want to come visit you. You might have friends that want to come visit you. It could be any number of things. Guys, put some chargers in. Like, seriously. If nobody uses them, it's not going to cost you anything to run them over and over and over again. Put some chargers in, whether they're free chargers or even paid chargers. Anyway, as I get close to there, I'm going to try to check on ChargePoint and see if they have any up there, which I doubt, because they should show up on PlugShare. I can check the Flow, because I just put some money on my Flow card the other day, and if they have paid chargers up there, it's still better than being stranded. So we'll see what happens, folks. Wish me luck, and at the very least, wish me some smiling, happy... Wow, that looked like we were going to go right off a cliff. There's no lights there. There's no insignia that says that you're going into civilization whatsoever.
In 2 kilometers, turn right onto Highway 4.
Oh, this is going to be fun, folks. This is going to be fun. Look at that view. Okay, perfect. That's just what I needed. Hopefully you can zoom in on this on whatever you're watching, and you can see how beautiful that looks. That would be going over a cliff over there. So what do you think, guys? Am I going to make it? Or am I going to have to call my son and have him tow me? Or if I can get as far up that highway as possible, I can get a CAA tow all the way up to Adam's house and then plug it in there. But plugging it in there, it's going to take days on a 110 outlet in order to get a full battery. But then I won't have a tow left to come back to the other charger. Oh my Lord. This is going to be an adventure and a half.
In 2 kilometers, keep right to take Highway 16 toward Lloydminster.
This is going to be a mystery drama / murder mystery / yeah, you know what I mean. Because if I lose it, somebody's going to die. I'm joking. Nobody's going to die. I'm just, I don't know. Sometimes you ask yourself, why did I get out of bed today? And I can't answer myself. No, of course I know why. I want to see the grandbabies. I want to see my children. I want to spend some quality time with quality people. It may end up being all for naught. We shall find out. Battleford's Bridge, North Saskatchewan. I remember this is some crazy twists and turns here, which seem counterintuitive, because to the left would be Alberta, to the right would be Manitoba,
Now keep right to take Highway 16.
See what I mean? Off we go to the right. And just imagine if this is the wrong way and takes just enough of my range that I get stranded. Wouldn't that be fun? Autopilot is not liking that sun directly in the camera. So this right turn is an optical illusion, folks. It basically is, it makes it feel like you're going back towards Manitoba, but you're not. And no heavy acceleration. We need to take this nice and steady and easy. So I'm going just under the speed limit. Okay, this is going to be one of my most interesting journeys. The suspense is mounting. The suspense is mounting. I do have a big parka in the back in case I have to shut the heat off totally to get every little ounce of range out of her. If I can charge at Athabasca full, all the way full, I can just make it to Fort McMurray. And I mean just make it. Like I'd be rolling in there, running for the outlet. Because you don't want to drain your battery all the way because well, actually I don't know if that's true either, because he did put in a secondary lithium ion battery that is like your starter battery. So that means all the systems would still be, they would still have power to operate, because it does not make your car move forward. That battery is specifically only for the functions of the computers, etc. It's time for prayers, folks. Actually, you know what? If you're watching this, suspense is over, because you know I made it back and edited everything and put it on whatever platforms. Or maybe I'll just share this one early, so that way yeah. So right now I have 133 kilometers to go directly to get to Lloydminster Supercharger. And then I think from there, it's about another 180 kilometers to Vegreville, which is the last supercharger en route to northern Alberta. This is going to be exciting. I do think I'm going to share this one early. So, folks, don't get angry. You will not know whether I made it alive or not until I get a chance to share subsequent videos in sequence. Actually, I kind of think that's kind of funny, the way it's working out. It won't be funny if I don't make it. Oh my Lord. Hang in there, folks. Listen, I love you all. I hope you love me, and you're going to say a couple of prayers for me and make sure that I get there in one piece. Chat at you soon. Hang tough. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And stay happy.